Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our lecturer, Sir Madi Zainal. We are from class NBH4E. So for today, we would like to present our SULAM project for course HRM552 Talent Acquisition. So basically, this SULAM project will be about personalized basic job searching skills. Before we get into further detail about our SULAM project, let me give you a brief explanation about what is talent acquisition in human resource management. Talent acquisition refers to a strategic recruitment function that influences an organization's long-term success. This talent acquisition is actually differs from recruitment as it focuses on cultivating a robust talent pipeline, identifying a top talent for specific roles, and also proactively forecasting future workforce management. So here, there are several key objectives that are related to talent acquisition. The first one is to develop a strategic workforce planning for a better organization. Second is to ensure that the candidate they have chosen is aligned with the business mission and vision. Third, this talent acquisition aims to strengthen the employer branding. And the last one is to save hiring time and cost.
The main objective of the SULAM project in UiTM is to develop and nurture entrepreneurial skills among students by providing mentorship, training, and support to enable them to create sustainable and innovative business venture.
Okay, what is important? So first point is connect HRM theory with real-world practice. It allows us to apply what we learn in the class to actual workplace situation, which is making the concept more meaningful and practical. So second point is improve communication and teamwork skills. So working with a mentee requires clear communication, active listening, and collaboration, which is skills in any workplace, right? So third point is build leadership and problem-solving abilities. So guiding someone through challenges, strength, leadership skills, and teach how to make this decision effectively. So the fourth point is increase job and employability. So gaining hands-on experience. So in resume building, job application, and professional communication prepares both mentor and mentee for the workforce. So the fifth point is encourage social responsibility and ethics. So mentoring someone implies helping others, being ethical, and giving back to the community. So the sixth point is provide real experience in HR activities. So this SULAM exposed to us to HR practice like requirement application, evaluation, and professional guidance, which is a key part of human resource management. That's all.
By the end of this project, the facilitator, also known as the mentor, and the mentee will gain a few key learning outcomes as listed in this slide. Number 1, the mentee will be able to gain deeper understanding of career planning, personal career goals, and also effective job search strategies. Secondly, all mentees will be provided with sufficient and proper guidance on preparing key job application documents, such as professional resumes and cover letters. Thirdly, the mentors will have the chance to practice and enhance networking and interview skills through real-life engagement with the mentees. And lastly, both mentors and mentees can develop greater self-awareness, including clarity on personal goals, strengths, and career interests. In terms of collaborators in this project, our target mentees consist of fresh graduates, unemployed individuals, and job seekers from certain areas who lack knowledge and resources in resume writing and job search. The type of collaboration is direct service, whereby we engage directly with the mentees through face-to-face meetings, Google Meet, and of course, through WhatsApp messages.
To accomplish this project, me, Nur Aina binti Hassan, acting as a facilitator 1, and my collaborator, which is my mentee, is my old friend named Nur Atika binti Nur Syam. She is 29 years old and currently lives at Sri Kembangan, Selangor.
Hi, my name is Arifah Muhammad Muharram, acting as the facilitator number 2 or mentor number 2. My collaborator, or also known as my mentee in this project, is my internship student at my workplace. Her name is Salasiah binti Berhanuddin, currently 25 years old and lives in Shah Alam, Selangor.
Hello and Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Najihah binti Ahmad Husni and I am serving as Facilitator 3 and mentor for this mentoring project. I have had the privilege of mentoring my best friend since high school, my mentee, Nur Izzati binti Zulkhairi. Izzati is 25 years old, currently residing in Ipoh Perak and in her final year of a counseling degree at University Putra Malaysia. As her mentor, My role is to guide and support her through the transition from student life to the professional workforce, providing both practical advice and emotional support as she navigates career readiness, job applications, and interview preparation.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti Rakila binti Muhammad Rizwan and I am facilitator for this. So my mentee is my cousin. So my cousin name is, my mentee name is Nordini Atira binti Omar Sharafi, and she 23 years old and live in SULAM, Selangor. And I choose her as my mentee because she is diploma holder who is currently unemployed and facing challenges in finding a new job. Okay.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Maira Nunadi Akila binti Muazzam as a facilitator 5 in the SULAM project, and my community member is Nur Farisha Nabila who lives in Johor. Due to the distance, we use online platforms such as Google Meet and WhatsApp to communicate and carry out all our activities.
For strategies and implementation, we have used STAR model, which is a behavioral interview answer structure to learn more about our mentees. In the STAR model, the letter S equals to situation. As a facilitator 1, I have approached one of my old friends, which is Atika, who I know is currently seeking for a new job after taking a temporary break to pursue her part-time executive diploma at public university. Throughout the process, we have been communicating via WhatsApp. And from there, I have learned that she was having a hard time as most of her job application was rejected, and she is also struggling to get interview calls. Knowing her real situation, I have offered myself to be her mentor in helping her to personalize her basic job searching skills. After she agrees with the idea, I have briefed her about the 4 fundamentals of a successful job application, which includes resume review and enhancement, strategic job targeting, assessing the unadvertised job market, and also proactive interview preparation. These elements are significantly important to Atika because through this, she knows what she needs to do and what she needs to improve to have a successful job application and interview calls. The letter T in the STAR model stands for task. Upon discovering that Atika is still unsure about what kind of career path that she wants due to her limited working experiences, me as a mentor have prepared a simple and quick career path assessment in order to help her gaining better understanding on what kind of career path that she truly looking for. For further assistance, I have also asked Atika to send over her current resume that she has been using for her job application. During the screening session, there are several critical weaknesses identified, which may be the reason why is it difficult for her to secure a job interview. One of the reasons could be the resume appears too simple and fails to showcase her skills and potential to employers effectively. To tackle this issue, I have explained and provided Atika with necessary improvement and comprehensive guidance on how to put together a strong resume and cover letter for a successful job applications. As we can see in the slide, I have also shared to Atika some tips in order to write a good resume and cover letter. For a resume, the information should be consistent, specific, and concise in both content and format. While for the cover letter, she needs to do some research and tailor the information according to the specific organization. Then, she needs to provide an example to support her skills and qualifications. The third strategy in the STAR model is an action. Once the mentee has done revising her resume and cover letter, it is time for her to start looking and applying for a job that aligns with the goal that she has set earlier. In this process, as a mentor, I have been helping Atika constantly by correcting selection of job opportunities which tailors to her objective. After further consideration, Atika has initiated her job search by submitting several job applications through JobStreet platform. As provided in the slide, I have also put some positions that Atika has applied for so far. Once the job application is submitted, me and my mentee has been kept in touch for quite a while, as it usually takes several weeks to hear back the result from the employers. Once the result is out, we have noticed that out of 3 applications submitted, only 2 employers have responded to it, while the other did not. Actually, to experience this kind of silence from employers is actually quite common situation, especially for platforms like JobStreet. In fact, receiving 2 responses out of 3 applications submitted is already considered as a very strong performance. So now, it is time for Atika to fully prepare for her next successful job interview session, which will be held on next week. So basically, the anticipated result that can be gained by mentees from these strategies and implementation is that this program provides a strategic framework that can transform them from being a passive job seeker to a competitive candidate by providing a clear roadmap of the job hunting process. For example, mentee can adopt a systematic approach Instead of guessing what to do, she follows a straight line from searching to hired. Second, it can improve their self-assurance. For example, mentee can build self-confidence and stay calm because she has fully utilized the STAR method, which is the situation, task, action, and also result to organize her past work experiences. Lastly is the reflection part. As we can see from the slide, there are three main points that I think my mentee can reflect from the overall process. The first one is the quality over quantity. This program reflects that sending 3 highly tailored applications is much more efficient than sending hundreds of generic ones. It shows that mentees has moved from spamming resume to becoming a targeted candidate who actually knows and understand where exactly she fits in the market. Second is the clarity of value. Mentees can now clearly explain what she can contribute to a company instead of just talking about what she wants, such as a job, a salary, or a chance. After the program, the mentee can talk about what she can give and what she can provide. This shift is what makes her stand out from the other candidates. Third is the empowered professional autonomy. After receiving guidance from me as a mentor, mentee can navigate the market independently, ensuring she is the primary driver of her professional growth. So that's all from me and my mentee. Thank you.
For my part of the SULAM project, I use STAR model for my strategies and implementation as well. The STAR model is a structured approach used primarily for job interview preparations. In other words, it's a good method for storytelling our competencies as well. The acronym STAR stands for situation, task, action, result, and reflection. So let's start with situation. My mentee name is Salasia. I call her Sal by the way. She is an intern at the company I work at. She will be finishing her internship period very soon and officially graduate from UITM in Bachelor's Degree of Human Resource Management. She is keen to secure a job after her internship ends and is currently actively seeking entry-level positions. However, she has little bit of struggles with the structure and confidence needed for a successful job search. Although she has the foundational qualifications because she studied HR, but due to her being a fresh graduate and lacking experience in the real work setting, she tend to be unclear of her next move to enter the workforce and her career path. Therefore, I approached her and asked if she would like to be mentored by me. She agreed after I explained to her all the processes involved and the expected outcomes that would be very much beneficial for her. The second part of the STAR model is the task. My primary task as the mentor was to guide Sal through all 7 modules of this program. The module consists of ice-breaking session, establishing career objective, preparing job tools, finding hiring companies, networking, preparing for interview, and also evaluation. The goal wasn't just to deliver information, but to personalize it, to help her translate these modules into actionable steps tailored to her specific career aspirations, skills, and situation. The final goal was her ability to confidently execute a job search and secure interviews and also securing a job offer. The third part of STAR model is the most important part, which is the action. We adopted a blended approach using both face-to-face meetings and frequent WhatsApp conversations. This allows us to have deep discussions and real-time support. Here's how we progress through the key modules. For modules 1 and 2, which is the icebreaking and the career objectives, we started with a self-assessment. We clarified her target roles, which is entry-level position in HR and preferably in the area around KL and Shah Alam. And then we also defined her career objectives. And in the next module, which is number 3, which is the job search tools, we enhance her resume and cover letter, moving from a generic template resume to a polished and ATS-friendly resume that highlighted her specific skills and projects. In module number 4, which is finding companies, I shared with her every job portals I know, such as Indeed, JobStreet, LinkedIn, and many more. And then I guided her on where and what to look for in her targeted companies. For example, we use platform like Glassdoor to understand the company's culture, values, and industry trends with the purpose to identify the best fit for her. In module number 5, which is networking, we work on leveraging her existing network like her seniors in university or her connections on LinkedIn, and then crafting polite professional outreach messages to targeted network. And lastly, in module number 6, interview preparations, we conducted mock interviews focusing on common questions like tell me about yourself and where do you see yourself in 5 years. We recorded some of these practice sessions for self-review and future reference. So, the result of our action in the STAR model has led us to significant and measurable progress in my mentee's job search journey. So number one, my mentee has shifted from career uncertainty to applying to several tailored roles aligned with her career goals. Number two, she has developed customized resume and cover letters. Now, she passed majority of initial employer screening process. Number three, she received confirmation from employers that her applications are under consideration, which is a key milestone in the hiring process. Final evaluation showed significant growth in her job search confidence and systematic approach. The final part of the STAR model is the reflection. There are a few points we can reflect upon the ending of our project. Number one, success is measured in readiness. The real outcome is her transformation into a confident and well-prepared job applicant. She now treats her job search journey to not merely just attending interview invitations, but to treat it as a chance to showcasing her real values to future employers. Number two, under review is a validation. In talent acquisition, passing the initial screening is critical success. It confirms her resumes and cover letters are competitive and well targeted for the role she applied. Number three, the mentorship bridge. My role was to equip, guide, and build confidence. Her ability to independently submit quality applications and navigate employer updates shows the mentorship's effectiveness. Number four, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Job searching has stages. She is now strategically positioned in the pipeline. We continue to prepare for interviews, so she is ready when the call comes.
For my part in this mentoring project, I am presenting my experience using the STAR model, which I specifically choose because it provides a structured and systematic way to reflect on mentoring experiences. The STAR model stands for situation, task, action, result, and reflection. Each step serves a specific purpose, and I will explain them step by step. I choose this model because it allows me to clearly demonstrate not only what happened, but also my role, the strategies I applied, the impact of those strategies, and the lessons I gained as a mentor. It helps present my mentoring process in a logical, step-by-step manner that is easy for the audience to follow. Currently, I will focus on the first step, which is situation. In this situation, my mentee, Izzati, who is my best friend and a final year counseling student at University Putra Malaysia UPM, reached out to me via WhatsApp. She shared her growing anxiety about entering an increasingly competitive job market. As she approached graduation, she expressed concern not only about securing employment, but also about her confidence, self-presentation, and overall readiness to transition from a student to a professional. She was particularly worried about practical challenges, such as preparing a strong resume, navigating online job platforms, and facing interviews. Besides this, our conversation highlighted how overwhelmed she felt and her need to personalize guidance. She requests a one-to-one mentoring session through Google Meet to receive support, advice, and reassurance, helping her feel more confident and prepared for her career transition. Moving on to the next step of the STAR model, task, focuses on my responsibilities as a mentor and the goals I set to support my mentee, Izzati. In this step, my main responsibilities included: first and foremost, I focused on supporting job searching knowledge. I introduced Izzati to suitable online job platforms and shared strategies to find positions aligned with her career goals. Examples of this platform include JobStreet, Indeed, FastJobs, and LinkedIn. Secondly, guiding resume readiness. I helped her improve her resume by suggesting better layouts, wording, and ways to present her skills and experience effectively. Next, preparing interview readiness. I provided guidance on how to introduce herself, handle common interview questions, and understand workplace expectations. Support with an infographic summarizing key interview tips. In addition, identifying job searching needs. I work with Izzati to understand her gaps, concerns, and specific areas where she required support as a final year counseling student. Finally, boosting confidence. I encouraged self-belief and awareness of workplace expectations, helping her feel ready both practically and emotionally for her career transition. An example of my plain mentoring responsibilities is shown besides, highlighting the tools and strategies I intended to use, such as online job platforms, resume templates, interview preparation materials, and mentoring communication approaches. Moving on to action, in the STAR model, this step focuses on the specific steps I took as a mentor to support Izzati in her career preparation. First, I conducted a one-to-one Google Meet session with Izzati. I started by greeting her warmly and asking about her main concerns with job searching, creating a comfortable space for her to share openly. Secondly, we went through her existing resume together on screen, where I suggested improvements in wording, layout, and highlighting her skills effectively. Next, I demonstrate how to search for job on platforms like LinkedIn and JobStreet, sharing my screen and walking her through each step. Then, we role-played an interview scenario, allowing her to practice responding to common questions while I provided immediate feedback and tips for improvements. Finally, throughout this season, I encourage and motivate her, pointing out her strengths and assuring her that she is capable of applying the strategies we discussed. The evidence displayed beside illustrates our Google Meet season, highlighting the monitoring process in action. During this season, we covered key areas included resume enhancement, effective navigation of online job platforms, interview preparation, and confidence building. This demonstrates the personalized guidance and practical support I provided as her mentor to prepare her for the transition into the workforce. Moving on to the result step of the STAR model, this highlights the outcomes and progress achieved by my mentee, Izati, following our mentoring season. First, Izati revised and improved her resume, enhancing its structure, wording, and clarity in presenting her skills. Besides this, the before and after resume clearly illustrates the improvements, showing how her experience and capabilities are now more visible and professional. Next, she actively began exploring and applying for positions on job platforms such as LinkedIn and JobStreet, putting into practice the strategies we discussed during our season. In addition, she practiced interview questions through roleplay, demonstrating a noticeable increase in confidence in her responses. As a result, she gained a clearer understanding of the job application process and how to align potential position with her career goals. Finally, Izati shared that she now feels much more confident and prepared for her career transition. Previously, she had felt stressed and uncertain about life after graduation, particularly given the competitive job market. She mentioned that the tips I provided, including strategies for LinkedIn, job seeks, and interview preparation, were extremely helpful, and she now feels ready to actively pursue job application with confidence. Finally, in the reflection step of the STAR model, I would like to share the key insights and learning I gained from this mentoring project. Through this experience, I learned that personalized guidance plays a critical role in preparing final year students for the job market. By working closely with Izati, I gained a deeper understanding of the challenges students face in resume preparation, job searching, and interview readiness. This project also allowed me to enhance my communication and empathy skills as I adjusted my guidance based on her needs and confidence level. I was able to improve my mentoring skills, tailoring strategies to support her both practically and emotionally. Moreover, I successfully applied theoretical knowledge from my talent acquisition class into practice, strengthening my understanding of how classroom concepts translate into real-life career development guidance. As a result, this SULAM project not only helped me develop my mentoring abilities, but also increasing my confidence in guiding others through career transition. In terms of practical skills, I was able to support Izati in navigating job platforms and preparing for interviews, completing the tasks I had planned, and seeing tangible progress in her readiness for the workforce.
So my cousin is a diploma holder who become unemployed after her contract end. She tried many times to find a new job, but it was very difficult because most employers prefer degree holder. So even though she has work experience, she kept getting rejected. This affected her confidence and motivation, and she started to feel stressed. At one time, she almost gave up. Okay, when she messaged me asking for help, I realized that this is not only her problem, but a common issue faced by many diploma holders in our community. Alright? Okay. For the task, my mainly responsibility was to help my cousin improve her job application materials so she could stand out to employers. I started by review and reorganize her resume to make it clear and more structured. Then I helped add detailed description of her work experience to strengthen the content and better highlight her relevant skills. So beside the resume, I also guide her in learning how to write formal emails for job application. Together we rewrote her job application emails using professional language to create a stronger impression on potential employers. So these tasks were important step to increase her chance of getting interview calls and ultimately finding a new job. Okay, for the action, once her resume was full review and improved to clear highlight her skill and experience, I guide her on how to write professional job application email. I show her how to use polite and formal language so that her application will make a strong impression on employers. So I encourage her to try sending her application to my company career email as a first step, so she could gain real experience applying to a professional workplace. After that, we identified a job vacancy post on Facebook for the position of assistant executive, alright, or we call in BM is penolong executive. Okay, she took the initiative to apply independently by submit her application through email. So this process give her valuable and hands-on experience in real job application, boost her confidence and help her understand the importance of professional when communicating with employers. Okay, so for the result, as a result of the guidance and support she received, my company offer her an opportunity to attend an interview. This was a very important moment for her, as it showed that her effort and preparation were recognized. So she was genuinely happy and showed a noticeable increase in confidence while preparing for the interview. She took the time to practice, organize her talk, and approach the process professionally. So during the interview, she looked forward to opportunity with a positive attitude, alright, and give her best effort in completing the task and answering questions. So her dedication and focus were very clear to everyone involved, right? This experience motivated her greatly. She felt like encouraged, realizing that preparation can lead to real opportunity, right? So it also strengthened her self-confidence and belief in her own abilities, giving the courage to continue pursuing employment in the future. Right. Overall, this journey not only give her what is called chance for interview, but also taught her valuable lesson about professional perseverance and confidence lah. Right. It was meaningful step forward in her career development. Alright. Okay. For reflection, through this experience, so I had the opportunity to practice and strengthen my leadership skill by guiding and supporting my cousin through her job application process. So I took responsibility in helping her improve her resume and understand the requirement of different job opportunities. While doing this, I also improve my communication skills by explaining things like clear and giving constructive feedback. So additionally, I developed better mentoring and coaching skills by motivating and encourage her when she face like challenges. Alright, this process taught me to be more patient, supportive, and understanding. So I also gained confidence in leading and assisting others in real life situation, and I improve my problem solving and decision making skills by helping her navigate obstacle in the job search. So overall, this experience both my leadership skills and my personal confidence, and it showed me the value of guidance, encouragement, and support in helping others succeed. Sorry, yeah. That's all for me. Alright, thank you.
For our SULAM project, I was assigned to mentor Farisha, a 20-year-old part-time UiTM diploma student. She was facing difficulties in finding a stable job while managing her academic commitments. Farisha also felt unsure about her career directions and lacked confidence in preparing job application. This challenge affected her motivation and emotional well-being. Through this project, I aim to understand her situation and provide guidance which reflects to the SULAM objective of supporting real community needs. My main role as a mentor was to guide Farisha in developing her career planning and personal skills. I needed to identify her strength, weakness, and interests so that I could provide suitable support. Another important task was to help her improve her employability skills, especially in the job applications and time management. This requires good communications, empathy, and responsibility, which are aligned with the course learning outcomes and program learning outcomes. To achieve these tasks, I conducted one-on-one mentoring sessions with Farisha. During our sessions, we review her CV and discuss effective ways to apply the job. I also taught her management time techniques and to help her balance her studies and job search. In addition, I shared tips on interview preparations and professional communication. Throughout the mentoring process, I continuously encouraged her to stay motivated and confident. And as a result of the mentoring sessions, Farisha showed noticeable improvement in her confidence and clarity about her career goals. Her CV and job readiness improved significantly, and she became more proactive in searching for job opportunities. She was also able to manage her time better between her study and personal responsibility. This outcome shows that the objective of the SULAM project was successfully achieved. Overall, in this experience helped me develop my leadership and communication skills. I learned the importance of providing holistic support not only on academic but emotionally. The challenge I faced improved my problem-solving abilities and adaptability. This project also increased my awareness of social responsibility. In conclusion, the SULAM project contributed greatly to my personal and professional growth.
In conclusion, this SULAM mentoring project provided a valuable opportunity for all 5 facilitators to apply talent acquisition concepts in real-life mentoring situations. Each group member worked with their respective mentee, guiding them according to their unique needs and levels of job search readiness. Through these personalized mentor-mentee interactions, we were able to strengthen our communication and teamwork skills, adapting our guidance to support both the practical and emotional aspects of career development. Overall, the project allowed us to bridge theory and practice, translating classroom knowledge into meaningful experience that enhance both our mentoring abilities and our understanding of talent acquisition in a real-world context. On behalf of our team, I would like to sincerely thank the audience, especially our lecturer, Sir Madi, for your guidance and support. We hope that this SULAM project will have a positive impact on our mentees' career preparation and serve as a valuable learning experience for all of us. Thank you again, and Assalamualaikum.